As Candace just mentioned, that wind is affecting drivers on one of the busiest travel days of the year.
Reporter Dylan Sraki checked out conditions with Illinois State Police. He joins us live now in Winnebago County. Dylan, during your ride along, police were actually called to an accident that might have been caused by the elements.
That's right, Eric. Police say they were already anticipating a high number of calls during the busy holiday week, and the strong winds made for an even tougher day for drivers.
We started off in Madison, Wisconsin, or Middleton, actually, north of Madison, heading down to Hoffman Estates to visit family down there. And with the tailwinds, we're making great time.
On one of the busiest travel days of the year, the winds can cause problems for those driving throughout the state line.
And I was worried about semis especially light semis being tipped over on the road with the gusty winds. That happened once when we were driving down to Chicago, and there was a big front that came through and there were trucks turned over all over the place.
Instead, the wind made the trip easier for Chris Preby and his wife.
First time I've made it down to Chicago on a gallon of gas.
Others weren't so lucky with their experience on the roads. I took a ride with Captain Carl Heinz, District Commander for the Illinois State Police 16th District. During the ride, he was called to the scene of a 3-vehicle crash right outside of Pecatonica.
Things like that happen. Debris blowing about, and there are limbs coming down and trees coming down, so be mindful of that. Call those in when you see them so we can get them dealt with.
Heinz says drivers should be aware that extreme winds can be dangerous, especially with so many people on the roads.
Give those tractor trailers a little extra space. I'm sure they're fighting to keep their vehicle within those travel lanes, so give them some space and understand that their driving's a little more hazardous and a little more complicated.
3 people were taken to the hospital in that crash, all with minor injuries. ISP says a semi-truck rear-ended 2 cars.